Hello everyone. In this video, I will be sharing another US FDA new drug approval update. On May 27, 2026, the US FDA approved a new antibody-drug conjugate ADC, DECNUPAZ Pivekimab Sunirine-pvzy, for the treatment for adult patients with Blastic, Plasmacytoid, Dendritic cell Neoplasm, BPDCN. Now, let's dive into this medication in more detail. Pivekimab Sunirine-pvzy, brand name DECNUPAZ. This medication was approved by the US FDA on May 27, 2026, and indicated for the treatment for adult patients with Blastic, Plasmacytoid, Dendritic cell Neoplasm, BPDCN. BPDCN is a rare aggressive hematologic malignancy. Chemically, this drug molecule comprises a monoclonal antibody, Pivekimab, linked with small molecule DNA alkylating agent Sunirine, which is highlighted in red, and belongs to a member of drug class antibody-drug conjugate, for short ADC. Basically, the Sunirine moiety contains the active cytotoxic drug payload FGN849, which will be released inside blood cancer cells. The molecular weight is approximately 148 kilodalton. Also, given this medication product contains a large protein monoclonal antibody, Pivekimab, therefore the drug product needs to be stored in a refrigerator at 2 to 8 Celsius, which is 36 to 46 Fahrenheit. Do not freeze, do not shake. This medication is available as a 2 mg of Pivekimab Sunirine-pvzy as a lyophilized cake in a single-dose vial for intravenous RV use. Recommended dosage is patient's body weight-based dosing, 0.045 mg per kilogram RV infusion over approximately 15 to 30 minutes once every 3 weeks. This medication carries a US box warning, hepatotoxicity, including hepatic veno-occlusive disease, VOD, also known as Sinusoidal obstruction syndrome, a severe form of hepatotoxicity. Mechanistically, this CD123-directed antibody-drug conjugate binds to the CD123 expressing cells. CD123 refers to alpha subunits of the interleukin-3 receptor. In general, for this ADC drug class, they bind with the receptor overexpressed on cancer cells. Once bound with the receptor, in this case the CD123 receptor, then the drug complex will be internalized within cancer cells, and later on the active cytotoxic small molecule drug payload, DNA alkylating agent FGN849, will be released following the protein-olytic cleavage. Ultimately, this will cause the DNA alkylation, single-strand DNA breaks, apoptosis, and cell death. Again, this ADC drug molecule contains this monoclonal antibody, a linker with this active cytotoxic payload, which is circled in black here. Pharmacokinetically, Tmax, the time to reach the maximum plasma concentration, is approximately at the end of infusion for the ADC molecule, and approximately 2 hours after the end of infusion for the small molecule alkylating agents FGN849. Volume of distribution is 5.4 liter. Protein binding 99.6% for FGN849 based on in vitro studies. The elimination half-life is approximately 1.5 hours for this ADC complex. Metabolism. This medication product is metabolized and expected into small peptides and amino acid along with the active cytotoxic payload small molecule FGN849 once cleaved from this ADC complex. In addition, this small molecule FGN849 is a substrate for CYP3A enzyme. Another thing I want to mention for this antibody-drug conjugate, you can see there is a subscript number 2, which refers to drug-antibody ratio, DAR, meaning that in this case, one antibody is attached to approximately 2 small molecule Sunirine. Drug-drug interactions. Given that this FGN849 molecule is primarily metabolized by CYP3A enzyme, therefore, for strong and moderate CYP3A inhibitors, this would lead to the increased drug exposure for FGN849 payload, because this drug molecule will be metabolized slowly, and the increased drug exposure can lead to adverse reactions. Therefore, closely monitor for DECNUPAZ adverse reactions. Adverse effects greater than or equal to 20%, edema, fatigue, musculoskeletal pain, hemorrhage, infusion-related reactions, nausea, and diarrhea. Here are the key sources which I have used to prepare for today's video. The US FDA New Drug Approval Updates for 2026 is a very valuable resource. In addition, most of the medication information which I shared today is based on DECNUPAZ prescribing information. This document is available at the US FDA drug website, along with the drug manufacturer website. Finally, I want to thank you all so much for watching. If you find this video helpful, subscribe for future medication video updates. As always, keep learning and elevating. Thank you so much.